Welcome to Ogros. I'm your host, Kara Kurtz, and I have been an investigative producer and crime journalist for over 2 decades. And one of the biggest things I've learned is that the questions we're afraid to ask are the ones we need the answers to the most. That's why my mission, alongside my co hosts, Molly and Jenny, is to take down the taboos and start real conversations.
On Ogros.
Are you sick?
Am I sick? Do
Yeah.
I look bad?
No, you just said you took antibiotics.
Oh, no, giving antibiotics. That's all I do.
Oh!
That'd dig earwax out of people, I guess.
Tom, why don't you tell the girls, when you go into a restaurant, where do you sit?
This is very important. Go ahead.
I'm like a gunfighter. I'm never sitting with my back to the door.
Speaking of taboo, men's health topics that shouldn't be taboo.
So, this is Sir Richard Peter Johnson, and he has both a turtleneck.
This is
You
amazing.
can use them as a teaching tool,
Yep.
with or without being circumcised.
On Ogros.
Can you explain to our listeners what slop is? And I think it's hilarious. It's now in the Webster Dictionary as an actual term relating to AI and stuff. So can we start there?
We have a concept in computation and computer science called slop in, slop out.
Oh.
So that means that if you have bad input into a data system, the AI can do nothing but put out bad stuff, right? Or either whatever computer system. The data that comes in is very important. Think about the internet as a whole, right? When AI first started, almost all the content was created by humans. Somebody wrote it, an article, whatever. But since then, I would say half of it's written by AI now. So every news article is AI. So now that's what AI is learning off of. It's not from human based.
Right. So basically, this whole idea of slop is the fact that AI, which we know can be a great tool, but what it is that if AI is feeding AI, right, we're not getting the human input that's going to continue to make the knowledge better and better and better from everyday experiences and knowledge. Is that basically what it is?
Yeah, and that's why ChatGPT is getting worse.
Right.
If you've noticed, it was better in the first few iterations.
Right. What are the biggest myths that you hear around and see around death and being a mortician?
Huge misconception comes around cremation
Okay.
and who's in charge.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Each state is different, but in Michigan, I can't choose my own disposition. My next of kin has to. And
Oh, that's interesting.
yep, so
That's
it
very
doesn't matter
interesting.
what I do for myself because I cannot sign that cremation authorization because I'll be dead. My next of kin has to. Power of attorney, well, that ends at death.
Is that the same if you are not cremated? Is that the same rule or?
It is not exactly. So someone could come in and bury you without everyone agreeing because it's reversible. Cremation, not so much. So because burial is reversible, we can follow direction of one child if there's multiple and the rest have
Okay.
not come forward.
And every state is different.
Every state's completely different. It's the one thing about death care I would love to change is that every state operated on the same law structures.
Right. We've touched on vasectomy. This is another subject that I find interesting with men. What are the myths around it? One of those topics that gets a lot of misinformation on the internet.
This is one of those topics that we take great glee in calling on because when you have a vasectomy, the only thing you're doing is disconnecting that little part of the conduit that allows swimmers through to go out and procreate. You're not significantly changing the volume of the ejaculate. You're not changing the pH or the taste or the anything else that a partner would be able to recognize. It simply cannot be done. Be an interesting double-blind study, but it has to be done. And it absolutely, positively does not change the testosterone production by the testicle and the adrenal glands. So there's no negativity, no reason, to worry about testosterone level, to worry about prostate issues, prostatitis, or prostate cancer. There just is no connection with that.
A sexually transmitted ringworm fungus is spreading through New York City. This is being defined in the article
It is, yeah.
as an STD, whereas like if someone got jock itch from having ringworm being transferred to that area, that's not considered an STD, correct? It's just considered a fungus.
Right, I see what you mean. Although some of
Yeah.
that gets to be a technical definition. If something is
Right.
transmitted during that activity, theoretically it kind of is that. But we think of other things as being the classic STDs. In this case, that's just how this one has come up and transmitted, but it doesn't have to be sexually transmitted. It can be transmitted through more casual contact as well. This particular one is resistant to some particular antifungals like terbinafine, which is one of those ones that's commonly used to treat it.
We don't talk about safety because we're afraid. Oh, that's going to create fear mongering. That's going to create so much fear. But the truth is, like, we need to talk about safety and situational awareness. People need to know, especially nowadays.
There's no guarantee that you'll survive any bad thing that unfolds, but I like trying to give myself the best odds.
Right.
There's a color code of awareness, and it basically is 4 colors. The first one is white. You're just relaxed and unaware about whatever's going on around you. And condition yellow, which is you're relaxed, but you're aware of your surroundings. You're paying attention. When you get to condition orange, you actually see something that you recognize is a potential threat to your safety. And at that point, you have to start to figure out, what are my measures I might have to take, or just decide to be a victim.
I've always been very aware of my surroundings because I'm paranoid all the time. That
You're like a code yellow.
I am.
You're living in perpetual cold yellow.
But you're paying attention. You walked out of Walmart and you see a car and a couple people hanging out by that car. Do you have your keys in your hand already? Do you have your keys in your purse or your pocket instead? How fast can you get in your car if all of a sudden someone rushes you?
That's great advice. Pay attention and be aware, and it's not something to be scared about. It's something to feel empowered about.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. Don't be
You know.
afraid. Be prepared.
Oh no, gross.